Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. And what do we have here? Two icons of the British motor industry, of the world motor industry. In green we have the Moggy Fowl, Morris Minor 1000. In red we have the Austin Mini. So I'm going to do these in the colours of two cars I know. One of the registrations I know, so I'll be putting that on there. The models aren't in bad condition, bit play worn, chipped. I think the green one may have been restored before. So just a sprucing up, not too heavy on the decals this time. Okay, here we have the Minor and the Mini. Minor, Mini, Mini, Minor. Not much to do on these. It's off to be really just a cosmetic restoration, repaint, different colour, do some highlighting. I was hoping to put a number plate on, can get one on the back. Some Minis had them across the front, not originals, but later models people put decals, stick on number plates. Moggy's got a place for the number plate. Again, it's just the paint that's scratched. Both the same plastic bases. So without further ado, let's try and get them apart. I'm just drilling down into the pillars first because I found out it's harder once you've flattened them off. Right, change drills and try and get them off now. Came apart pretty easy. Not seen that before. It's all one piece. Might try and do something with the interior, give it a bit of colour. Grey's not very nice, is it? Is the glass going to come out? Not sure how that's held in. There we go. Glass is very good. So that's the Mini. Let's do the Minor. Bit more, not much. That's it. Felt a pop there. At the front anyways, not quite at the back yet. Just another couple of turns. There we go. Minor apart. Glass, very good. I'm not sure if I'm going to take these apart. I'm sure the wheels will just pop out, as you can see, but I might bend the axles and I might paint the insides, but I don't think I'm off to paint the underneath, so I'm off to leave them as they are. Part of the quick resto process. Right, these need to go into the caustic now. Not looking too bad, but I am going to paint them different colours for reasons you'll find out later. Right, in with the water. Time for the caustic. Both windscreens, etc. seem to be good. So I'm just going to dip them It's the Mini. Now for the Minor. Don't know if you can see, bit of manufacturing damage there just on the front. tried to take it out with some fine wet and dry, done the best I can. But in she goes. Okay, I've masked the inside bodies up. I am going to spray them black. I don't like the grey. There's big windows on these cars, you're going to see them. I don't think they had grey interiors in those days anyway. It's just a manufacturing saving. If you look, there's not that much difference between them. This is the minor, this is the mini. Okay, I'll get those sprayed black. Next time you see them, they'll be looking great. Well, they're out the caustic and they've had a quick clean, and as you can see, the mini is going to be quite stubborn. I think I'll have to use some 400 grit sandpaper on that, wet and dry. Okay, there we have one polished Morris Minor and one not so polished, there's a Minor, one not so polished Mini. I've had to leave these in caustic overnight. As you can see, the Mini is particularly stubborn, so I'll get on with the polishing. I'm using a hand brush this time. Get back to you. Polishing's underway. Just thought we'd look at how good these castings are. I don't know if you can see the details there. The Minor, there's a door line, there's a handle, the doors itself, the indicators, the number plate, the boot catch. Same on the other side. I'm not sure if that's a casting issue there. If you can just see that, yeah, may need to be gone, but certainly on the bonnet or the hood, it looks okay. The Mini's been stubborn polishing. It's taking time to get the paint off. As you can see, the what were chrome door hinges back in the day are good. The door line's good. The handle, petrol filler, just there. You can see that. The indicators, again the boot hinges, the number plate, the boot handle, all very good castings. For quite a cheap model, I bet back in the day, I'm surprised how good they are. Just a quick look at the Minor. There was some sort of overcasting, mainly at the rear wheel arches. I've done my best. Obviously, if you can see it there, the problem is, if you're using a 400 grit sandpaper that gets rid of the overcasting or the blemishes, you also risk getting rid of the detail, so you can't go too deep and you can't always get to where you want to get. The Mini on the other hand was really quite good. I always paint them in primer, it shows up the flaws a lot more easily. So it's back to primer now for these two. Okay, we've got the Mini and the Minor. Some of the chrome work's going to be on the plastic bottom, so I'm just going to molotow those with a pen now. If you can see that. Should be relatively easy. Right, I won't bore you with the rest of that, just show you what I'm doing on each model. Front and rear, slightly underside because it is clearly defined. Get back to you when it's done. There's the chrome, it's been done. I haven't done the number plate on the Moggy, I want to put a decal over there. So ideally I want that white. I've done the wheels. Originally these cars would have had chrome hubcaps anyway. There's not much you can do with the wheels. So there's the Moggy. Of course, as you can see, the insides are done. What I might just go back and do is do the steering wheel. Some of these, they had like wire steering wheels back in the day. So I might do that. And there's the Mini. wheels done, body done. Yeah, so I might just do the steering wheel on that Moggy. Well, here we are, out of paint. There's the body of the Mini. I did do the detailing on the steering wheel. Same with the Minor. Did the wheels on both. Not much you can do there really. Glass is looking good. There's the Minor. Mini needed a bit of extra work. It looks okay. The Minor's in black, ready for its chroming and detailing. Mini's in green. So I'm going to get on with the Molotow pen next on the Minor. Looked at several pictures of it, so pretty much know what I need to do. Here we are with the Minor. So the first thing is start round the grill. That looks the easiest place at the moment. Can't talk while I'm doing this much really. The grill looks actually quite good with the black behind it there. There's the outline of the grill to do next. That's going to be a bit more intense. I'm not going to film all this for you. That's what I'm doing there. I've learned if you just touch it, there we are. It does run a bit. Just doing the outer grill now. I'll have to show you all of this because you don't need to hear me concentrating and breathing. Slowly does it. I think after I've just done this grill, I'll stop the filming because I keep looking at the camera, and to get it into view for you guys is not the best situation for me really. There we go. There we are. There's a grill done. So I'm off to do the headlights next and a few other bits, but I'm going to stop the video there because it is hard to... Well, I might do one headlight. Let's see how we go. Let's embarrass myself trying to do a headlight. See, I'm off to do this headlight, but I want to turn it that way to do it. Then you can't see it. Go away a bit. That might work. No, it's too far away from my eyes. I'm still undecided if I'm better with a pen or a brush. And there's one headlight done. Right, I'm going to stop the video there and do the rest off video. You don't want to be bored watching me do that. There's a spot in the middle there. Okay, the Minor's done. Door handles. Rear bonnet. Light. Boot handle. Side lights. filler cap at the front, headlights, grille surround and grille, and bonnet badge. Next to go is the Mini. So I'll just start the Mini with you, I think. I'm going to do the grille first, it's the easiest place to start. And all I'm doing, I'm just touching it. Right, I'm going to stop the filming and carry on without it because you've seen me do the minor already. There we are, we've finished with the Molotow pen, the minor in the Mini, just getting the front views at the moment. We're on to assembly when that's dried, and on with the rivets. Obviously there's not that much to see. I'll be reviewing the photos on Google Images to see if I've missed anything that I could perhaps do. Okay, here we're back with the Moggy. What I'm going to do are the indicators. I'm going to do all orange first, and then when that's dried do the red over orange. Quite a delicate job, hope you can see this. That's the rear two done. Now the front, there we go. Not too bad. Now we've got the Mini coming into view. There's a Mini, I hope you saw that. Now, there's a Mini at the back. There's a Mini at the back done. Oh, just checking you could see it. A bit more on this side. And on to the Moggy Minor. Yeah, I painted those all yellow, orange. Don't know if you saw that, it's such a delicate thing, but yeah, I think you can just see there are two colours there. I think I need to do a bit more with the Molotow pen around the edges there. Here we are with the Mini and the Minor at final assembly now. Be putting some decals on after this. Really not a lot to do in final assembly, as you can gather. I've done these two more for the personal reasons that my dad owned the Mini in this colour, and well, as you saw there, just 3 bits, glass followed by chassis onto the shell. Same with the Minor. So I did these for personal reasons rather than difficulty, plus the 2 icons of the British motoring industry. Millions produced of each one. So there we are. Just the rivets to put in. Let's just see here how we go. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. That's the first one in. I won't film them all. It's a bit tedious for you to watch. Next time you see them, we'll be on the turntable. here we are, two stalwarts of the British car industry, Moggy Miner in black, JCT 967 to represent my mate's car. About 40 years ago that, we was knocking about in that. And what I think was my dad's second car, 847 Jug, British Mini, Morris Mini, Austin Mini, BMC Mini, made by many different versions of the British motoring industry. Had a bit of a paint problem on that, not quite sure what it was. Anyway, without further ado, Moggy was in production from 48 till 71, 1.6 million plus made, and the first British car to achieve 1 million sales. Came out in various types: saloon, tourer, estate, the woody, panel van and pickup. Interestingly, its top speed was 75, though I'm sure we never saw that, and its 0 to 60 time was 31.3 seconds, and that was the quickest Moggy. The Mini was in production 59 till the year 2000, with its transverse engine and front wheel drive, revolutionary at the time. Over 5.3 million were made, again as a saloon, an estate, a pickup and the Mini Moke. There are also 120 kit-based cars on the Mini. It won the Monte Carlo Rally in 64, 65 and 67 amongst other rallies, and the British Touring Car Championship many times. The honours of the Mini in the sporting world are many, and its most famous appearance was of course in the Italian Job with Michael Caine with a bootload of gold. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. We've got over 5,000 unique viewers now and 120 subscribers. It'd be nice to see some more. Thank you. Bye for now.